Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Seth here again, business and spiritual consultant. Yes, I said Seth, okay? I said Seth because that's what I am right now, okay? Yes, I have Lucifer energy. Yes, Lucifer is here with me. Of course, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But right now, I don't look like Lucifer. My hair's all fucked up. I didn't shave my beard. You know what I mean? Everything's all fucked up. I'm fucked up. So no, I'm not gonna disrespect Lucifer by calling myself Lucifer when I'm looking like trash. Okay. So, anyways, um, let's do some alchemy once again. I know you like the video. It's a secret, even though it makes you jealous and shit, and that's why you don't be saying that in the comment section, and you don't be liking, and you don't be subscribing. I'm actually and actually I'm kidding, but I need your help, guys. We need to subscribe. I'm losing subscriber instead of gaining subscribers, bro. I'm losing subscribers instead of gaining subscribers. What the hell? I'm losing views. I'm losing views and I'm losing subscribers. And the worst part is the videos that I'm making right now are technically almost better than the ones I used to make before. Well, it's not that it's better, but I'm saying more, integral stuff. So it's not that it's better. It's just the gems that are in those videos are very mind blowing. If you're not aware of these things, it's very mind blowing. It's very special. So subscribe to my channel. If you like what you hear, subscribe to my channel. Help this channel out. Subscribe to my channel and leave some likes so I can show up on other people's channels, um, on other people's timelines. So and like I said, there's a little gremlin in here that keeps disliking all my fucking videos, and he's doing it on purpose. I'm sure of it because I'm pretty sure this person probably didn't even listen to any of the fucking videos. He's just clicking unlike because I don't know why. Somebody told him to do it, or he's getting paid to do it, or something. So yeah, man. I understand some people might feel triggered, but anyways. So let's do some alchemy. I don't care. Let's do some alchemy, man. Let's reduce, let's remove this thing called Illuminati from our uh universe and from our minds and universe. So because this Illuminati thing is considered a global power. It holds weight, right? So we have to match the weight that it has, or we have to reduce in our minds the weight that it holds. So how do you do that? Remove the fear that you have for these people. Remove the fear that you have for these people, and you will grow in power. For some people, it's already too late because there's some people that already made some deals. So the thing is, don't worry about other people not wanting to join your cause, right? Because some people, it's way too late. They did too much, or they have specific dealings with them that binds them contractually, spiritually, and physically, so they cannot go against them even if they wanted to, because their money is attached to it, their livelihood is attached to it, so they can't be like, oh, I'm gonna do some, but that's not true. Actually, that's bullshit, because it is kind of it's kind of bullshit, because at the end of the day, when you're by yourself, you can do whatever you want. When you're in your house, by yourself, you can do whatever you want. So he might pay you and stuff, but that does mean that you have to, you know what I mean? So, anyways, but so remove the weight that they hold. Okay. Remove by How do you remove the weight that they hold? Remove the fear that you have of these entities, because these entities are not more powerful than you. The thing that people don't understand is that the Illuminati is a mirror of people in real life. They are all actors. They are acting out real life situations or real life people. Like gangster rappers. Gangster rappers imitate real gangsters in the real street, in real life. They imitate gangsters. They're not gangsters. They imitate gangsters. So, or high value men, right? High value men. It's an imitation. Most of these guys are imitating real people that exist in real life, right? And the thing is, most people, there's a sort of vice versa. The thing is, I forgot what the name is called in alchemy for that. There's a word for that when the thing is imitating you and you are imitating it back. So anyway, the energy transfer. There you go. It's an energy transfer. So they're you're sending them your energy, and they are sending you the energy back, right? By imitating you. So what you need to do is, that's not necessary. It sounds good on paper, but it's not necessarily a good thing, because at the end of the day, it's just a there's nothing wrong with doing that. That's not a crime. That's not a spiritual crime. It's not. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is the society functions in a certain way, right? Society functions a certain way. So uh most people think that celebrities are born celebrities. Like how can I explain this? Most people think that they have nothing to do with a person being popular, when it's clear and obvious to see that the only reason why that person is popular is because they're accepted by other people. So that's on the surface level. That's what's going on the superficial. On the superficial level, that's what's going on. On the superficial level, there's a superstar, and then there's the fans, right? But the fans don't understand that they're the one causing this person to be a star. And the way that the publicity and the promotion is built off of, they try to make you think that the star is a star and the fans is just fans, right? But in actuality, like, DMX, let's say DMX, right? Let's say DMX was still alive, and DMX had a lot of fans. He went triple platinum. He had a lot of fans, but he went triple platinum back in 1999, right? 1998, 1999, 1997. That was his era. So fans have the ability to make people come back from the dead. So let's say DMX stopped rapping way back in 1999. Let's say he completely stopped and we had never heard from him again. Like basically some one hit wonder type shit, right? Let's say he was on some one hit wonder type shit. People have the power to make DMX come out of retirement. When you hold, like, there's people that's in the past that I can make come back again because I'm powerful. I can't do it with everybody, but there's certain people that I put so much energy in, it's as if I'm controlling their lives. Like I can make them come back from the dead. I can make them, you know what I mean? Like, I can make them win boxing matches. I can make them come back on stage for another tour, for their last tour or whatever, or some shit like that. And people can do that. In the school of magic, we call that necromancy, right? You're bringing people back from the dead. And like, so most everybody's basically capable of doing that, right? What I'm trying to get at here, I'm trying to make you understand the amount of power that is locked within your mind, and what is locked in within everybody's mind. Because me, as a singular person, I can do that. But when we're talking about the masses, like let's say fans, we'll call them fans, like people that are not spiritual at all, right? Right? People that are not spiritual at all are still capable of doing that if they are in a group, right? What do we call a person that's on stage? A master of ceremony, an MC. So when you go to a concert, you're actually attending a ceremony. You're actually attending a ceremony. So, and it's not as bad as being an MC back in the days. Being an MC in the Shakespearean days, you'd be a master of ceremony. If you're doing a theater, the master of ceremony is the person that takes care of, that makes sure that everything goes according to plan. Fast forward a couple of years later, we call ourselves MCs, masters of ceremony, because they were taught at a young age what is true, how shows and theater work. Not necessarily theater, but how, there's certain, the thing about like life is there's certain terms that just never go away because they're important to the representation of what they're doing, of what we're doing, right? So the word master of ceremony never went away because, the white people, when black people started rapping, and the first Jew gave rappers a place to rap, to do a concert, they also had to, at some point, they had to explain to them what was going on. They had to explain to them how shows work, and like, oh, you need a person for the water cooler, you need grips for food and shit like that, blah blah blah. And then, well, you're called the master, you're the master of ceremony. And then the black guy was like an MC. Oh, that's dope, I'm gonna take that, and so on and so on. So everybody calls themselves MCs now, but it's actually master of ceremony. And it always meant master of ceremony. It's not gonna mean anything else but that. So anyways, humans have the capability of raising the dead if they want to. If they want to raise the dead, they can. But that's just one aspect of the capabilities and the powers that the spiritual capabilities and the spiritual abilities that humans hold. That is just one aspect of it. Because at the end of the day, that's still alchemy. It's equivalent exchange. You give something and you get something back, right? So you give your energy and that person gives back the energy by doing the show and blah, 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 right? And sometimes not. And people are not happy when that happens. So people have the power to make or break a person. They have the power to make or break a person. Not everybody. You can't make or break me, though. Because I'm way more powerful than you. But people have the capability, like lesser people, lesser humans, unaware humans, have the ability to bring back, like, and that's why it's good to have media, and that's why media is dangerous. To certain people, media is dangerous, right? Because the thing, at the end of the day, let's say you're aware, like these guys, the Illuminati is aware of everything that I'm saying, and that's how they build everything, right? And that's how they manipulate everything. They're aware of what I'm saying. So let's say they want to bring back another Rolling Stone. They want to make another Rolling Stone album, right? They need funding to do that. But how do they get the funding to do it? Well, they need people's attention, right? So they need to have, like, people need to want to hear Rolling Stones again. So now you can use social media. You can use media to manipulate people to make them think about Rolling Stones again. And if there's enough energy traveling, enough traction, so in human words, they would call that traction. If there's enough traction behind it, boom, they're gonna get the money. Boom, they get the investment. Boom, there's another album, even though they're 75 years old, right? But everybody want to hear it, right? Technically, everybody want to hear it, but you were actually manipulated into thinking that you want to hear it because they need your energy in order. They need your traction in order for it to happen. Now, notice I used the word traction on purpose because I know there's some disrespectful people out here that's gonna be like, well, that nigga crazy. He's talking blah 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 blah. Well, now I'm talking about business, so you can't say I'm crazy, right? Of course, if I change the word traction for energy, it sounds crazy. But there's nothing. There's no difference between traction and energy. It's the same thing. Traction is energy. Traction is a form of energy. Traction happens when there's friction and stuff like that. It's actually a scientific word. Traction is actually a scientific word. So, so if you switch, the only thing you're doing is switching the word traction for energy, and then boom, everything becomes magic, right? So it's not that crazy. So what's the point here? So how do we do alchemy? How do we change this? Well, I just told you. Whatever you wish is whatever is going to happen. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Sorry, just ate. It's not as easy as it sounds. Why? Because there's two different paths to take in order to make that happen. You can do it yourself. What does that mean? Doing it yourself means that now you have to become a spiritual person. That means you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the things that I say. You have to believe in the things that I say in order to be able to do that. If you cannot believe these things, you can't do it. You won't be able to do it, period. That's one path. That's one way of doing it. Or society systematically agrees on removing this power from our lives systematically, and they will be removed. But it has to be a large group of people. So there needs to be a master ceremony. So Jesus was an MC, and that's the kind of magic he was doing. It wasn't as hardcore as my shit. I'm not saying I'm better than Jesus, but maybe I am. Who knows? I don't know. I think I'm Jesus, so I don't know. So anyways, so anyways, man, Jesus was a master of ceremony. That's what he did. He grouped up with a bunch of people, and he got everybody in the group to think the same way. And when you do that, things become powerful. You have power, you have energy, you have traction, right? And the Jesus effect was a snowball effect, because at first he was alone, and then there was 12, and then the whole damn country, right? And then there was Rome. So whatever Jesus did worked, because it wasn't perfect, because he didn't have time, because he died at 33 on a damn cross. But if he had the resources, if he had the people and the resources, whatever he was trying to do would have been a lot more powerful, because the Romans kind of flipped Christianity on its head. So blah 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 blah. So point is, Jesus is an MC. That's who he is. So I'm an MC. That's who I am. I don't rap, but I'm still a master of ceremony. I'm the one that puts the energy that starts the ceremony, because this is the starting point of the ceremony. We're doing alchemy, and this is a ceremony. This is a ceremonious alchemy show spectacle. let's let's put it that, whatever. All right. So ritual, if you want, and I want to cause a mass ritual because it's so easy. It's so easy. You wouldn't even believe how easy it is. You wouldn't even believe how easy it is, and you need to believe that it's that easy, because it is. It just is. I don't have any proof. I don't gotta lie, and maybe I do have proof. I just don't feel like I would feel diminished if I had to repeat it or something. I don't know. Maybe I have too big of an ego. Maybe I'm too much like Kanye West or some shit. So, anyways, I'm not gonna repeat that. Um, I don't like Kanye West. So it's pretty easy. Like I said, I don't think Kanye West knows any of the things that I know. He's pretty good at music, but he's not. He's nowhere near my level of spirituality at all. So I wouldn't take Kanye West's word for it if I was you. You know. So, anyways, back to our birdies here. Um, I want to cause. I want you to let me be your master of ceremony. Let me be your master of ceremony and follow the music, because the music that I'm playing will not save your life. I don't want to be harsh like that and say something, so out there, but it will fix the problems that we are facing with these shadow governments and whatnots. Let me be your master of ceremony. Let me be your master of ceremony. Let's do this alchemy. Let's all come together, agree on one thing, agree that we are powerful human beings that do not need shadow governments. That's all you need to concentrate on. That's all you have to tell yourself. That's it. It's that easy. See, it's that easy. It's not even, you don't have to climb a mountain. You don't have to start eating tap roots and ginger and do tea and light candles and incense and blah, 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 blah. No, just use your head. Just just use your head. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, and you're a superhero, basically. So we start the ceremony by telling ourselves that we are more powerful than the powers that be, because we are born more powerful than the powers that be. The powers that be created the society in a shape that would reduce your power, that would belittle your power. So stop believing in what society tells you about yourself, because what society doesn't know who you are. Society has no idea what it's saying. Society was created by somebody with mischievous ideologies, not to say evil, because regardless whether we like it or not, there are certain aspects of society that are tolerable and acceptable, but not all, especially when it comes to what is a human. When it comes to what is a human, society has no idea what it's talking about, because a human is a lot more complicated than clothing and superficial things. You are a lot older than you think. You are a lot more powerful than you think. You are a lot more period than you think. But these things, these people, these entities have you thinking that you are less, that you are dust. Okay, we are 99% dust. 99% dust. But you know what kind of dust that we are? Do you know what kind of dust that we are made of. We are made of star dust. That is not a joke. That is not a joke. That's not inaccurate. It's not craziness. This is science facts. The human body is comprised of 99% stardust. You are made of the same shit that the sun is made out of. And you see how bright the sun shines? You are made out of that shit. You are made of the same shit that the sun is made out of. Lucifer, morning star, the son of the morning. The son of the morning. The son of the morning. Lucifer, morning star. Anyways, so got something in my throat. Give me a second here. I got a cat caught in there, dude. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to change reality for the better? Are you ready to let go of old ridiculous concepts and constructs that you don't need in your life? Are you ready? Yes or no? Are you ready? And if you are ready, let me be your master of ceremony, because you're not going to find any other master of ceremony out here except me. I'm the best at this. I'm the best at this, hands down. Period. End of story. Trust me, I looked. Trust me, I looked. So, of course, there's some people that, I don't know everything. I'm not going to lie. But I'm incredible. I'm an incredible human being, though. I'm an incredible human being. And I have to say it. And it's very narcissistic. But I have to say it because nobody else is going to say it for me. Even though there's some people that should say it for me, they're not going to say it. So, not in public. They'll tell it to my face, but they're not going to say it in public. But they'll tell it to me. They'll say it to me personally, So anyway, regardless, that's neither here or there. Who cares? Let me be your master of ceremony. Let's do this alchemy. We already started with It's a Secret, because that's what It's a Secret is about. It's about we're alchemizing the Illuminati to remove the Illuminati from the world because they are not needed. They are not needed. We do not need these people. And everybody that tells you the contrary is probably brainwashed. Because on many levels, people feel like the Illuminati is keeping chaos from exuding. But people need to choose a master of ceremony. And if you read between the lines, you would understand what I said before. And people will always have a master of ceremony. People will always have a master of ceremony. Some people call it gurus. Some people call it spiritual leaders. Some people just call them leaders. A master of ceremony. That's what a master of ceremony is. A master of ceremony is a leader. A master of ceremony is a guru. Master of ceremony is a spiritual. You get the idea. You get the picture. So if you read between the lines, like I said before, I give energy, but I'm also receiving energy. So, like a snake eating its own tail, it is hard to figure out if the people's energy brought me to the forefront, brought me to here at this point today in the multi-universe, dimensional multiverse of madness. Did all these energies bring me here today, or was it me that decided to bring myself forward and give my energy to people? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out together. So let's remove these entities because we don't need them. And we don't need to get violent. Maybe we'll have to. I don't know. Cause the thing is, if they start twitching, if they start feeling like they're losing power, they might end up getting violent. I don't know. But if they get violent, I'm pretty sure we're gonna win. Because I've fought these people before, and I'm telling you, they're very weak. They're not strong. They are not physically strong. They're not physically stronger than us. Even with all their training and their buffed up bodies, they're very weak people. They're weak-minded. And anyways, they're weak-minded. So just right there, you already won. Like, forget about the rest. Like, you already won before the battle started. So, like, a weak person can't fight. Period. And even if he fights, he's not going to win. Because he's weak-minded. He doesn't have any will. He doesn't have the will to win. So he can't fight. And he can't win. He'll lose every time. So they can't attack us physically. And they know that. They know that they can't attack us physically because they've put us through so much shit that we're tougher than them. We are tougher. The general masses is tougher than the Illuminati because we're the ones facing the monsters. We're the ones living with the monsters. We're the ones living with the gorillas and the panthers and the monkeys and the tigers. We're the ones living with these animals. We're the ones trying to live our day-to-day lives within the jungle, the concrete jungle. So we are built stronger than these entities physically. And mentally, it's even worse. And it's mentally it's even worse because we are so far beyond this supposed school of mystery. It's just that you don't remember. That's why you need a master of ceremony to make you remember who you are. That's why you need Lucifer Morning Star, because you are 99% made of a star. You are 99% made of a star. So it's only logical that you would need a morning star. Let me be your master of ceremony. Let's do this alchemy. Let's remove this power. You can start right now. You can start right now. Like this video, subscribe, like this video, make sure this video gets to other people and all that. So that we can all agree that we, in our minds, don't need the Illuminati. Because we don't. We don't. We really don't. And trust me, I can run a country. I can run a country. I'm good. I'm good. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die of starvation. We're not gonna die. I can't build a house though. I don't know how to build a house. I ain't gonna lie. But there's people that do. There's people that do. And I can learn. That's not a big deal. But I can run a country though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. We're gonna survive. We're gonna make it. We don't need people like that to tell us what to do. We never needed people like that to tell us what to do. Ever. We were just lied to. And people just accepted the lie. That's all. That's all. That's all that happened. That's it. There's nothing special happened. Nothing big and grandiose happened. Nobody died. We just accepted a lie. Period. Yeah, I mean, they're not a school of mysteries. They're not a school of mystery. I'm a school of mystery. I have mysteries. What I say is a mystery because people, even when I say it, people don't know if it's true or not. That's a mystery. That's what a mystery is. What? Like, bro, My shit is crazy. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop the video right here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.